Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Well, I have a special morning in that I'm going to try a new palette with y'all. Get ready with me. And then also I've got an incredible, what am I trying to say? Unboxing. Y'all, do y'all ever just like struggle to find words? I do that a lot lately. It's scaring me. I mean, I know some of that's just part of getting older, but I mean, this is just, okay, those hairs are bothering me. And those hairs are bothering me. Where's the mirror? All these hairs are bothering me. Yep, you saw it right in front of you. They're just bothering me. They're always little fuzzies. So how do y'all like me just trimming my hair while I'm talking to you instead of doing a get ready with me? Okay. Is that better? No, it made more of them fall. Stop. Just stop. Stop. It's these little hairs right here. They get right above my eye. And I just got also, okay, so let me tell you what I did. I put on my makeup and all the way to liner. The only thing I actually haven't put on is any kind of a primer, eye primer. That's okay. I don't always do that. Okay, so I put makeup on all the way to liner, brows, base, blush, lips, I said brows already. At least I know that. And I didn't forget that too. Okay, normally you should pop your shirt. I don't know why I just brushed it down. I guess because this isn't exactly my bestest, cleanest shirt. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, is first I'm going to do a get ready with me with the Rose eyeshadow palette from Bare Minerals. I bought this the other day and I showed it to y'all in a haul. And this collection is called Gin Nude. Anyway, alright, let me take a little plastic off. And here are the colors: Haze, Pixie, Boho, Free Spirit, Soul, and Star Glazer. So this kind of implies that the person that does this is kind of very natural, kind of very bohemian, which kind of implies, you know, free spirit kind of a person. And I think one of these just said, yeah, free spirit. What, you know what to tell you. So what does that mean? That just means a kind of all natural person, but this has got a rose hue to it. And I loved the colors. So I've done everything on my face but mascara, and I've even crimped my lashes so that I could do that quickly. So let's get straight to the colors. Obviously, I'm going to use Haze with an E25 Sigma Beauty brush. And I'm going to go under the brow with this lighter color. I go real slow and I go back and forth because that gets it all good in the pores. And then you can just dust it over your whole eye if you want, which is probably actually a good idea, because that can be your primer. And because honestly, I'm going to go over the lid with this color anyway, so I'll have to touch up the liner, I know that. And then also the inner corner, to just brighten the inner corner. Okay. So that definitely, look at the brightness between the two eyes. Now, obviously, it's too bright in the crease, so you have to go back and add a transition color so that you can add a crease color. So, again, on this side, I'm just going to start off in the inner corner, go over the lid, come up, and just kind of dust in. And I do want to add just a little extra under the brow. Again, I want to go slow because I don't want to get it in the brow hairs, because that makes your brow hairs look lighter. I do go past to kind of get a brightening effect behind the eye so that it kind of, you know, brings it forward, makes it brighter. Okay. Alright, so first of all, it's very good pigment. It's got some fallout, but any does when you got a brush that you're just, you know, going back and forth on the palette. Of course it's going to. Alright, so here's the real question. Do I go with Pixie or do I go with Boho for the transition color? And here's the thing. I'm going to go with Boho, and I'm using my favorite large fluffy E50 brush from Sigma. These are all Sigma brushes. I think this is the copper line. I did have the 24 karat or was it 18 karat line, and that's in my dressing area in my bedroom. So now I'm just getting this area right under the brow, right under the front of the brow, and straight down. And you can go on into the crease. And then just kind of dust it back and forth to kind of get that nice, do you see how that just softened this bright white look? And it's getting it ready for you to go into a crease color without it being such a drastic change. That's why you do a transition color. Now this boho, now let me just tell you something. You could put this color boho all over your lid and that would be your makeup for the day. That's how good this color is. It's got a peach undertone, even though it says it's rose. I do not think that is a rose color. I don't think they make them anymore. No, that's not rose, that's peach. Everybody wants a peach tone, and I think that's because they think that tone is the most flattering, but I mean, not everything is oranges. And the whole reason I got this is because I thought it would be less orangey. Very clearly that's more of an orange tone than a rose tone. Why is this called rose? It should be called melon or peach. Because everybody seems to want those earthy tones. I don't know what it looks like to y'all, but this is very peach. I have done 3 layers of this to try to get a truer color. Just loaded it and loaded it and loaded it, and it's still peach. It's just peach. It's not pink at all. Rose is a pink color, unless you have a peach colored rose, I guess. But rose is typically thought of as a pink tone. Rosy, like rosy cheeks, which are not peachy cheeks. So, disappointed in the color. It's a pretty color. It's not what I wanted. I got plenty of this color, so I'm very disappointed that that came out so peachy. I was looking for a true rosy color, and that is not rosy at all. But it's pretty. I do like it. I mean, I like it a lot. It's just not what I asked for. And, you know, when you buy a palette, you're kind of hoping it's what it says it is. This clearly says rose. Even if it was a nude rose, it doesn't have a pink undertone. It has an orange undertone, which makes it a peach. Okay. It's what else. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm even going to try to cool this out by going into the, no, I'm going to go. Also, it's not really good to use for a transition color, a frost. So this palette isn't for me. But I'm going to use the Soul color. Which is a brown. This is the brown right here. This is the supposed rose, which is clearly a peach. And I'm going to go in the crease with this brown. And maybe that'll cool it off, because this is a cooler brown. And there's an even cooler brown that you can use in here for your brow. I'm just very, very disappointed in the tone of the other one. I triple loaded the color to try to get it to get truer, and it got truer, and it's peach. I was not going for peach today. I was going for rose. Well, it's hard to find. Even if it had a little bit of a tone to peach, it would have been good. I just don't want a total peach color. This is a total peach color. Actually, I'm having a lot of fallout, and I'm wearing white of all colors today. I'm purposely coming up with a lot of this brown, y'all, to try to cancel out that peach. Some of you love peach. Apparently, a lot of people do, because that seems to be all that companies are doing. That's the only color, and that's fine if that's what you're looking for. But if you're looking for a rose, and the palette says rose, you should give your customer rose. Okay, well, trying to clean up this palette so I can show it to you. There's a lot of dusty fallout here. I normally am a huge fan of Bare Minerals, y'all, so I'm very surprised by this. That looks slightly rose when I'm looking at it in the mirror, but on it's clearly not rose at all. Oh well. Let's blend. And I'm just disappointed to blend this even. Because what's going to happen is it's mostly, you know, when you blend, a lot of the color goes away. And the whole reason that I kind of triple layered it was to try to get the rose to come out. And what came out was more peach. So I'm just disappointed. Just kind of diffusing lines here and blending it out. Here's the thing about this. There's nothing wrong with this palette except that it is mislabeled. This is clearly not a peach. But as far as something got on the mirror, as far as, my goodness, it must have been like wax. It won't come off. Okay, here's the other thing. Stargazer, this color right here would be hopefully a very good color for under the lashes. Let's just try it. Even though I kind of already did that. I used a Charlotte Tilbury pencil, but let's just go over that color with this color. And reinforce the underbrow. Can't really tell what color it is. Is it more brown? I think this is a nice dark brown, so this would be a good brow color for me. Except I already had my brows done, so now I've really got my brows done. I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just disappointed that it's not rose. Even this is more pink than the actual color. So what I would say to Bare Minerals is there was a lot of fallout. It could have been creamier. It's a little dry powder, just a little bit creamier powder, and more rose in a color palette that says rose. Other than that, if it was just an everyday palette, it's great. The peach is a good transition color. I do wish there had been one more transition color that was not frosted. Like maybe Pixie, because I think, well, Pixie's not frosted, so that would have worked. And that's this color. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go put my mascara on now, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.